If you mention tires to a group of adventure riders, you're going to have a conversation that's more hotly contested than the 2020 presidential election. With so many variables in the terrain accessible by ADV bikes, there's no one tire that rules them all. But no matter what tire you choose, tire pressure plays a key role in how that tire performs. Today on MC Garage, we talk about adventure motorcycle tire pressure. You've decided on new tires based on your needs and riding style for your adventure motorcycle. These could be anything from a pure road tire to a DOT-approved knobby and anything in between. But no matter how or where you ride, you need the proper tire pressure for your usage case. So where to start? As ADV bikes are street bikes that are capable of off-road travel, your baseline should be proper street pressure. Follow the manufacturer's pressure recommendations for your bike for the street, and this will ensure you have enough support for the maximum load on your motorcycle. Then evaluate that overall load. Are your bags full or empty? Or do you even have bags? If you're fully loaded all the time, max pressure is your friend. If it's just you and a backpack, you could reduce the pressure slightly on the street for better traction. But be forewarned, this will cause uneven and accelerated wear. If you're on the street, stick to the recommended pressures and enjoy the ride. Once we head off-road, this is where we really need to think about our ride: the terrain, your aggressiveness, and whether the tire is a tube type or tubeless. All these factors will decide where you need to be on pressures once you head off the pavement. And yes, that means carrying a tire pressure gauge, both for letting air out to lower the pressure from street to dirt, but also when you air back up when you hit the pavement for home. Which brings me to the next required item in your bag: a pump of some sort. If you've got the room, a 12-volt electric pump is sweet. If not, a small pump or a CO2 inflator is the next best thing. Don't get lazy and ride long distances on the street without airing your tires back up to street pressures. You're just gonna wear out your tires sooner and have terrible handling on the street. Be safe and be smart. Back to lowering the pressure. If your ADV bike is struggling to find forward traction or it skids or slips while turning, it's time to air down. Start off with lowering the pressure by 5 psi and ride for a little bit. Take note of how that ride has changed. Hard dirt roads will require less air to be removed than when riding in sand. Keep dropping in 5 psi increments until you are happy. But don't go too low. As you decrease the pressure, the possibility of a puncture, a pinch flat, or rim damage increases. With the substantial weight of adventure bikes, you can't really run dirt bike-like tire pressures of 15 psi. If you go that low, you run a high chance of a pinch flat. The tube or the tire sidewall is pinched by the rim as it flexes to a flat profile on hard hits. You need enough pressure to maintain sidewall stability to counteract that pinching possibility. I've found in my time riding adventure bikes off-road that somewhere between 26 and 22 psi is a sweet spot for true off-road riding. But like I said, go by 5 psi increments until you hone in on the area you need to be, and then fine-tune in smaller adjustments. Take note and store that away, as you can make that your off-road baseline in the future. As you change tires, add or remove weight, or change terrain, you'll have a solid starting point to work from. As you can see, there's no cut and dry answer to the best tire pressure for adventure motorcycles. The answer is always, it depends. But now you know how to find your own best pressure. So get out there and enjoy the range and variety only ADV bikes can provide. And that's it for this episode of MC Garage. So, if you like what we're doing, hit the like button, subscribe, and share with all your friends. You got questions and you've got comments, so put them down below, and we'll see you next time.